What's up, Starcraft fans? It is Monday, 2 a.m. in Manila. That means it's time for the Wiki Mutation. So this week we have endless sparkles on minor evacuation. I am playing this time as Artanis. My masteries are Guardian Shell, Energy Regeneration, and Kernel Boost Efficiency. While waiting for the loading screen, a huge thank you to Nia Metal and Ravai who are supporting me in the Pulse Cannon tier, and thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. Hunter, tell us about your masteries today.
Hey everybody, so my masteries are going to be Gary cooldown,
Gary!
Stetson bonuses, and structure morph rate. Very standard fare for me. Yeah, that's pretty much it at this moment. We're gonna get into this. It's gonna be amazing. What are you making? What are you making today, CTG?
I'm making High Templar and Zealots.
Ooh,
High Templar.
High Templar are fun.
Yeah, and Archons too. Okay.
Archons are good.
They're actually good.
I'm probably gonna make lurkers.
Lurkers!
I'm also trying to decide. So I earlier this week I did like a Kerrigan solo, and it was like one of the easiest things I've ever done on this one. Mostly because I got to spam out tons and tons of Omega Worms, and that was basically my meat shield.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to think if it makes sense for me to bring some drones along and use them to make hatcheries before the different things, or I could just use CTG as my meat shield.
That works too.
It'll just spam a bunch of zealots for me.
That works too.
So those are the two options.
Yeah.
But yeah, you really would like to have things between your forces if you can for this week. It's not absolutely necessary, but it kind of is.
I'll need the meat shields for my High Templar anyway, so yeah, it's probably gonna be that way. Yeah, the Guardian Shell. My masters, by the way, are Guardian. For those for Hunter's viewers, my masters are Guardian Shell, energy speed increases, and the Kernel Boost efficiency. So yeah. By the way, the mutators we have are self-destruction and alien incubation. We've actually had this before many times. Just that there's usually a third mutator, but this time the third mutator is that there are so many infested here.
Yeah, right. I feel like we've had this specific set on this map before, right?
Probably.
I feel like we have.
Yeah.
Like I said, we both know we've had this mutator set before, but I feel like it's been on this map.
Mm-hmm. That's true. However, this is what we have, so we're gonna have to play this anyway.
Yep.
Me Kernel Boost your thing for a while.
Ooh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm kind of fully saturated already on my mineral line, almost. This drone's just hiding here or something. It's hiding from you, guy.
It's probably because of all those awesome steadilites I gave you. That's like the only reason.
I mean, this thing's hiding.
Oh, I set it over there.
It's very stealthy. I almost couldn't spot it.
Wow! Oh my god, that's hilarious. It took me a minute to find it too. Yeah, I have it over here to make a hatchery at some point. Oh, I don't want to kill that because that'll turn into a... I almost killed the little this thing, the infested cocoon, which would have then turned into a broodling and then would have exploded and come to your base. I didn't do it, so you can thank me if you'd like.
Thank you.
I feel like that deserves a thank you for not destroying your base.
For not making the doohick.
Okay. Doohickadoo.
Exactly. Get the spinny
Gary's
thing.
ready for battle.
Gary! Got to take some of that.
Oh man. Okay. You got a broodling coming to your base. Yeah, it's just one. Okay, there's a second one. Okay, we're good. I'm trying not to like screw you over by sending a bunch of broodlings to your base, but I claim no responsibility for anything that happens in the next 20 minutes. Okay. After 20 minutes, I'll claim responsibility again. But for right now.
Okay. I'm gonna have some fancy Zealot micro. I do have the mastery. Sorry about that.
Let's see if I can get this up.
Advanced technology versus Terran insanity. I mean, ingenuity.
That's gonna require more gas. Allied forces are
Oh,
under
man.
attack.
I'm gonna try to clear out that
You have to do
thing.
something, commanders.
Okay, moving up. Yeah, you do have a shield right by your high Templar. In regards to the overcharge of the Steadolite.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, 2 of them set up. Hopefully it'll last for as long as we need it to, but
I hope so too. Okay, I have an Archon. Hooray! Fun times with Archons.
fun times had by all.
Those jerks want to destroy our home. Do not let them.
Uh oh. Ooh.
We're done with the research.
Oh, so it's Gateway. We're fighting Gateway composition. That's good.
Oh, that's kind of exciting. Yeah, so we held.
Okay,
Nice.
Pretty exciting.
way out.
Nice.
Focus on the others. Allied base is under attack.
Okay. Now we're going to team expansion. By the way, that attack is heading toward your base.
Ooh, no, it's expanding to the expo. Good, okay. So I always like to have things at the expo. Okay, no, apparently it's just going... Damn, Steadolites.
Hello,
Come on,
enemies.
Steadolites. One really nice thing is Gary's little doohick, his attack.
Yeah.
The orb actually does kill the broodlings as they spawn, which is pretty nice.
It's like basically a psionic orbs
Yeah.
from Ascendants.
That enemy attack is on its way. Intercept it before it reaches the ship.
Calm down. I'm going there. Calm down, green. Green is the best color, by the way.
That's true.
Enough minerals.
Even though you might want purple at some point. We'll just keep it on green the whole time, right?
It works too, yeah. I mean, green or purple work, but I'm just saying green is the best color.
That is so correct.
As correct as the sea.
Do you find the C is correct often?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
As often as the sea.
Think the infested are bad? Blightbringer puts them to shame.
Okay.
Stupid Blightbringer.
Can.
Yeah, bringing blight and stuff.
You have to stop that enemy attack, commanders. They'll kill
The blight has gotten brought in.
People on that ship are cheering for you. Hell, so am I.
Okay. Just healing my
Finishing up
zealots.
economy. Get the rest of that. Okay. I'm gonna start heading towards Blightbringer.
Okay.
Maybe get some satellites set up around him.
So the lights instead of heavies.
Well, heavy lights, I think they're called officially now.
Okay. Gonna drop some soul bombardment over here. Boopity boopity boop. Oh. We got a bunch of stuff heading my base.
Our allied
Oh.
base is under attack.
No problem.
Not even a problem.
Allied forces are under attack. Allied forces are under attack.
Oh, your Hydra is under attack. Oopsie. I'll get it.
Running, Hydra Man. Keep running, Hydra Man.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine.
No, I'm more than fine. I'm sexy. Just kidding.
Yes, that's exactly the words I was going to use.
Exactly.
Allied forces
Okay, I
are
think we
under
should start the second ship before
Go that way.
before the attack wave arrives. Okay.
Allied forces
All
are
right.
under attack.
I'm gonna
Our
head back
allied
here.
base is under attack. We've got a problem.
I'm going to make
Oh,
a
man.
couple
Ships is getting ready to launch on its
lines on all the ramps.
Keep your guard up. You'll have to keep the infested at bay. Forces are under attack. Our
Okay.
allied base is under attack.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna return. Allied forces are under attack.
Okay.
Allied forces are under attack. We don't have enough minerals.
I was saturated by mineral line. That's funny. So funny. I'm playing bad, guys.
It's pretty funny when you play bad.
The bad guys are coming.
That was nice
I hope
of
his
you.
energy's at full
Maybe
capacity.
you really are my friend. Cloaking, huh? They think they're so clever.
It's so clever.
Won't bring back the people it killed. But thank you for at least giving
And
them
then to
justice.
you.
Our allies' base is under attack.
I got some charges. Ooh, okay.
Allied
Uh-oh.
forces are under attack.
Hey, I'm coming back to
Ship
base.
calling for help. The infested
Oh,
are right on top of them.
don't recall my whole army.
Forces are under attack.
I need some stuff here too.
Wait, doesn't recall your army, right?
Oh, half my zealots are there now. And half because I literally have 2 zealots, so it's technically correct.
We got that one. Right? I heard the sound that it got up.
Yeah.
We still got a ways to go.
All right. Well, you know what? Because I had the green satellite fields up, I didn't actually lose any workers. Well, I lost
Awesome.
maybe like 2. That's actually pretty awesome.
I only have 6 workers left on my expansion.
Did you have more than that to start?
No.
Okay. Like, wait a minute. There's something. I don't remember you having a lot. These are all true statements. You can't be
Exactly.
upset about the truth.
Technically correct, which is the best kind of correct.
Our eradicator started malfunctioning as the infestation began. Think you'll have time to destroy them?
Okay, I'm gonna send this out over.
Ship again. You know what to do.
Oh, you're gonna use
Solar bombardment.
solar, solar B.
This is the most awesome kind of bombardment. Or lunar bombardment could be
Wait.
good too, but it's all about the solar, baby.
Allied forces are under attack.
The solar barments.
Yes. Boopity boopity boop. At least the one we're taking out. I'm happy to take care of the other one. Because yeah. Actually, we should actually start this one.
Allied forces
Yeah,
are
I'm
under
down.
attack.
Okay.
One down.
Incoming infested.
Super duper
Stop them from
Gary.
reaching the ship.
I guess that can't work without a power field.
Okay.
Thanks. Maybe I'll share some of my
Allied
kerosene with you.
forces are under attack.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Forces are under attack.
I guess I'm just gonna span out the rest of my overlords.
Our allies
The rest of my
Now we can
upgrades.
focus on the infested again.
Switching
Okay.
forms to purple so you can get more stuff. Good.
Okay.
Never did trust those things. That's what you get when the KMC
Ooh.
tries to copy Mutation tech.
I need to back up a little bit.
Detecting enemy forces. Templar, prepare to intercept.
Where
Ooh,
are they coming from?
a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Allied forces are under attack. Our allied base is under attack.
So many storms. I don't actually know what's going on. I just assume that the stuff means that it's working, I think.
Yeah, I know. Winning is good. Feel like we're surviving over there.
I hope.
Feel like we're
I
surviving
hope we are.
over here.
I hope we are.
Base is under attack.
I can only hope we are. Oh hey, we did. Hooray!
I'd say roughly
I feel like we'd lost some things, but maybe it wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm. It could have been worse. Could have been better, could have been worse.
Sure, those are the two options. Or it could be exactly what it is.
Allied forces
Well, that's an
under
option, I
attack.
think.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, you actually took care of the Eradicator. That's awesome.
Yeah, I finished it off.
Nice.
I just left Gary over there. I felt we had like enough stuff going on at our
Mm-hmm.
the thing, the place. We had enough things at the place.
Exactly.
Allied forces are under attack.
Let's send another extra worker here. I think this was a far geyser.
How much time? Here they come. That ship won't last long against them.
Oh, that's you. I'm like, how are the Banshees casting Storm?
They're new Banshees. They're buff Banshees.
This is weird. I'm confused.
Exactly. I'm not sure if that helps, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it looks awesome.
Well, yeah. It's better to have than not have. And
Exactly.
wish that you had.
That ship and all of its passengers are in your hands. Don't let them down.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this side.
Sure. Turning on purple.
I guess that can't work without a... Allied forces are under attack.
Shielding our warriors now.
Allied forces are under
My
attack.
robo.
Well, that's one fewer disaster to worry about. Thank you, commanders. That bought that ship a little more time. It might make all the difference.
Allied forces are under attack.
I'm actually running out of money.
Yeah. And when you have to spam as many zealots, how many?
A lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8?
A lot.
I think
I
like
have a lot.
15 gateways. Maybe just like 15 gateways. I think that makes more sense.
15? I have 9.
Yeah, why not?
I'm out of money. not production. I'm out of forces too. Rip. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull back to your forces.
It's alright, man.
That'll cost more minerals than...
I mean, honestly, it probably is better that we just leave it on green, or I leave it on green. I'm the one who has control of the satellites. But purple sounds so much fun when you have High Templar.
It is, it is.
Evacuation in progress.
Oh, we actually survived that. Nice.
Commanders.
Okay, take care of these last ones.
Allied forces are under attack.
Upgrading my shields, so we're gonna have more tankiness.
Ooh.
Allied forces are under attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more forces.
The enemy is on the way, little buddies. Get out there and say hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Allied forces are under attack.
My Templar, make some zealots. Okay.
A couple made it through. There's 3 of them that they're. Oh, wow.
Allied forces
Still
are
chasing?
under attack.
Okay. That is
Getting
gonna be
there
a thing.
eventually.
Allied forces are under attack. Under attack.
That is their High Templar.
That'll cost more minerals.
I'm gonna continue taking this out. You can handle that, right? Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Forces are under
Like I said, I
attack.
took care of most of it, but 3 got away. Jerks.
Allied forces are under attack.
Do you want to do this base instead?
Yeah, sure. You know, it's just, you gotta clear things. I mean, it's very important that you clear everything.
Allied forces are under attack.
Get some storms. Actually, I feel like even though storms look fancy, they don't deal tons of damage straight up. So I feel like you're still getting most of the kills.
Well, we'll see. I mean, there's a couple times where, like, you were definitely in the front for some of it, and there was a couple times where I felt like I was in the front.
That was a plan.
Plus, lurkers deal almost instant damage.
Yeah.
Not exactly instant damage. Yeah, we'll see.
Just a few of our people are left on the planet. We're almost there.
Allied forces are under attack. Allied forces are under attack.
Okay.
Incoming enemy attack. They're headed for one of the ships.
Activating shields.
Okay.
Allied forces are
Shield
under
of a
attack.
charge.
You? Maybe you really are my friend.
Allied forces are under attack. Energy's too low.
They're just too low. Rip.
The bad guys are getting closer.
I'm gonna have to merge into Archons.
Yeah.
So bombardment!
Allied forces are under attack. Allied forces are under attack.
The We won though. Yeah, 30 seconds remaining.
I feel like we won. I don't like to get too ahead of myself, but I feel like we won.
Get out of here alive after all.
Allied forces are under attack.
I think that's down. Yeah, GG.
Yeah, we're good.
It's pretty nice that we got the High Templar composition.
Allied forces
When
We
you're a
got-
High Templar,
Yeah, High
I think
Templar
that's a
versus
little
High
too
Templar.
on.
That's the last of us.
Oh, you
I
left
think
the
that's a little too on
lurker.
point.
You left the lurker, man.
You saved us all.
I apologize.
Hope you
Look,
enjoyed that. Thank you for
Somebody
watching.
had to wait there until the shuttle left.
Yeah. If you have an idea of what else to do, please leave a comment. It's the score screen. First one of the day, difficulty bonus. You took care of the bonuses all on your own. That's pretty awesome.
I did actually. Well, you helped me with what is it? 1/3 of the bonuses because you did help me with that middle guy.
Hey, look at
The
that.
middle on the.
Look at that. You had more kills, but I had more infested killed. So that means you took care of all of the waves. I think. Yeah, you took care of all the waves. I was
I
more
think I
focused on
did.
the infested.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty darn even, all things considered. That was pretty amazing. I want to thank everybody for watching because you know you guys are what makes us guys look cool, and I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to say for this one? I mean, we were talking earlier about having things in front of your units, and you ended up beating my meat shield. But
Mm-hmm.
anything else you want to talk about?
Zeratul's gonna be good. Swan's gonna be awesome.
Zeratul's?
Yeah, Kerrigan's gonna be really good. Actually,
Kerrigan's really good.
when I did Kerrigan and Nova, we did a hero solo, so it's pretty fun. That's
Yeah.
that's another option you can do. Tychus ended up being kind of useful with Blaze, but I don't know. I still like Zeratul better.
You know, I like Blaze a lot. For if you can get out all of his ultimates and get that thing where he just, well, not his ultimate, but everything up to his ultimate, he does a lot of really cool damage. Everything ends up exploding, but you have to babysit him so much that it's almost kind of not worth it. I went
Yeah.
for Mikara first when I did my Tychus run. Totally not necessary. Rattlesnake's actually better for most of this. But if you want to Blaze, maybe it's nice to have a Nikara because she can just sit there and heal him. But yeah, I mean, he's good. He just doesn't have the crazy amount of AoE that I'd like to see for some of these ones.
Mm-hmm. Siege tanks would be awesome though.
Stukov
tanks.
can be really good once he gets his upgrades, but early game it's a little tight when you have a bunch of infested basically blowing up on top of your bunkers. So be careful with him.
Yep. What do you think about Diamondbacks for Stukov?
I totally thought about that, and I think it could work, but I feel like it's going to require a lot of micro because you constantly need to be moving back and then moving forward and then moving back and then moving forward.
And side to side.
So, yeah, I don't think it would be a horrible idea, but just try to give yourself room to maneuver. Like how many times, you know, when you were, even this time with Artanis, you were starting to lose your forces, you had to move back. And if you don't have anywhere further to move back to, you're going to end up losing a lot of your infested Diamondbacks.
Just hide behind the ship, guys. Just hide behind the ship.
Yeah, right. Hide inside the ship. And
What
then
could possibly go wrong?
right. All right. Well, thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed.
All right. So you guys had a lot of comments last week. Bauman Mark Eating noted that the spider mines on a Terran wave. This is actually part of the new classic mech Terran composition. When you see vultures, assume that they put down spider mines somewhere in your base. Smokestack seems a bit angry that I called Stasis Wars cheese. Chill out, my dude. It's just a word. You know I have trouble with words in the morning. You don't need to send a whole paragraph in response to a single word. As if I said something derogatory. Which, by the way, saying something is cheese is not derogatory, especially in co-op. It's co-op, come on, man. We're not tricking some stranger on the internet. It's just AI, relax. Winters asks how much mining time is lost for Stetman when not in the blue zone. You know, in the grand scheme of things, would you really rather keep it in blue for 200 or so extra minerals if it means your infestors never recharge, or you and your ally never get healing in the green zone? My ally kept it in the green zone most of the game because that gives us more benefit. My Zuz especially. I'd rather have a Stetman ally give me the green zone than the blue zone because of the passive healing, and the purple zone if I have psionic units. And now we're on the topic. The discussion I've seen regarding the Stet zone thing is really tiring. And All things considered, pretty useless. If you have a Stepman ally and he shares his blue zone with early, great! There is some form of benefit. You can clearly see in my video that there are some extra minerals in the form of slightly faster tech or units or whatnot. But if he doesn't share, it's honestly not that big of a deal. It's 200 minerals. You lose at most half of a minute off your game time. You literally get more benefit by buying yourself an SSD and cutting down the loading time instead of the playing time. Because, playing time is more fun, loading time is more loading and more waiting. Yeah, you could probably get yourself more benefit by buying an SSD. And as a Statman yourself, if you're a Statman, it's really not that big of a deal to share it if you share it or not. My personal approach is just to share it unless it's really far. Not because it's good, not because it's effective, but because, it's not that big of a deal if you share it. Come on. Not that big of a deal. Anyway, yeah, I'll share it unless it's really far and really out of the way, such as Void Launch and Temple of the Past, where you require 5 or 6 Steadlights to reach your allies' mineral line. The difference literally is just a couple hundred minerals all game long. That's the difference. It won't decide whether you win or lose, and just do as you please. But Blizzard, if you're listening, I still see no downsides to just making every landed and completed town hall structure, every completed nexus and command center, lair hive, automatically generate stat zone when Statman's in the party. Statman doesn't have to manually share, and Statman's ally doesn't have to feel bad about not getting the stat zone. It's literally win-win. And you can stop people from killing each other over literally 200 minerals. That's what they're fighting for, 200 minerals. Anyway, thank you all for your comments. I read them all each week, including the critical ones. Please join my Discord group if you want to chat more or appear in one of my videos. Also, please vote on the weekly mutation polls linked in the comments below. If you want to help support the channel, you can become a Patreon supporter if you click the link on the top right of the screen. Any support will immediately give you preferred status for content suggestions. If you have any more questions, ideas, and comments, please leave them as comments. Oh wait. If you have any more questions, ideas, and feedback, please leave them as comments down below and I'll do my best to respond next week. See you!